This program is about unsolved mysteries. Whenever possible, family members and police officials have participated in recreating the events. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast. In this episode of Unsolved Mysteries, a worker is found dead at a large corporation's headquarters and the police are left scratching their heads after the coroner reveals the cause of death was drowning. A ghostly apparition has been reported to be haunting this factory where several tragedies have occurred and many eyewitnesses have come forward testifying to this fact. A union worker on a railroad job collapses dead. The police report says it was an accident, but the family members are highly suspicious of a murder. A man with a metal detector surveying land in China believes that he has discovered a box which may contain the Holy Grail. However, officials in China are preventing any archaeological digs as this is on sacred land. And finally, several unidentified flying objects have been seen flying over several tropical islands and resorts. See what the eyewitnesses have to say. Stay tuned for this first episode of Battlefield 4 Unsolved Mysteries. First story on the docket tonight is a businessman who collapses in his corporation's headquarters and by all accounts was loved by his co-workers and the community alike. The cause of death back from the autopsy reveals that drowning was indeed the cause of death. Water was all in his lungs. However, this man was afraid of the water. So that leads police to believe, was there foul play involved? The police have investigated and no foul play has been suspected as of yet. However, many people believe that perhaps that he was being waterboarded for inside trade secrets with his company. Is that what happened? Who knows? If you have any information about this mystery, please leave it down in the comments section. The next story is about several eyewitness sightings of a ghostly apparition that is haunting this abandoned factory, and many residents want to know, what's the 411 here at Zavid 311? The name of the factory, which has gone through several tragedies, including corporate neglect and greed, and most prominent of all was an accident that happened many years ago to a worker who actually got his body sawed in half by some of the mechanical parts here. Many eyewitnesses claim to see an orange outline of a figure that seems to float on by and looking to see what kind of work that he can do next. Of course, the Ghost Adventures crew is going to be investigating the spot, but that tool Zach, I don't think he's going to fucking find anything. The next story here involves the untimely and tragic death of a railroad worker on the Goldman Railway that police say was an accident due to something that happened on the job. However, his family members have read his will and most of his trust is being given to his second wife, now widow, who said was very vengeful and spiteful. They want police to open up an investigation into a possible murder for hire, however, with signs of struggle that equal some of the strenuous activities from his job. Police have yet to make any definitive conclusions on the case. If you know anything about this mystery, please leave it down in the comments section. We all see those people walking around on the beach with those stupid fucking metal detectors, and most people think, why the hell would you ever do that? All you ever get is nickels and old bullets and shit. Well, a man in China believes that he has discovered a box which contains the Holy Grail that Monty Python was searching for so long. However, the Chinese officials are prohibiting any archaeological dig of the site due to the fact that it's on sacred ground. Now, since this is an American citizen that was over visiting in China, all sorts of international kerfluffles have been occurring recently, and who knows, there's some radar imaging that goes underneath the ground that does in fact reveal a box. However, this box could contain anything. It could perhaps contain a time capsule from years past. And this ground is very sacred to many of the Chinese residents here at Shanghai due to their religious beliefs. So if anybody has any information about this mysterious underground package, please Leave it down in the comments section. And lastly here, but certainly not least, several unidentified flying objects have been spotted over Caribbean islands and vacation resorts. Both residents and vacationers alike have been complaining about droning sounds and the loss of time/memory over the past several weeks. Most UFO debunkers point to the fact that there is a large military facility nearby, and we all know how fucking gigantic the US military is. Jesus, we build a lot of shit that we don't fucking need. And that these are just aircrafts that are going out on tests. However, several residences have claimed that this is not just a recent occurrence, that there have been many UFOs, and of course the suspicion of aliens has been coming in play. So if you know anything about these UFOs or about any of the other cases that we've covered today, leave it down in the comments section and maybe you can just help solve a mystery.